Lynchburg weather, cloudiness, whatever you want to call it, is not doing Austin's tanness well. Honestly, kind of shock. We love a pale sister. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Austin and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
What's good? Welcome to my channel. Subscribe.
Okay, so I have not sat down and like kind of filmed a video for a very hot minute, long time, whatever you want to call it. But I thought that I would just like kind of sit down and talk to you guys for a little bit today. What in the world? So right now I am home for Christmas break and I finished my first semester of college at Liberty University, and I thought it would be really good and fresh and fun and exciting if I did a Q&A on my first semester of college. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions about my first college my first college semester, and you guys came through and you guys asked a ton of questions about what you want to know about my first semester of college. So I'm gonna get into the questions. We're gonna make this video short and sweet and simple. Oh my gosh, I literally silenced my cell phone and my laptop goes off. It's fine. But first we have to get my Q&A glasses. For those of you that are new to my YouTube channel, I am a freshman. Also, I just like voice cracked, that was fun. The first question that I see is, was it hard? Yes, it was very hard. Harder than I expected. Next question is, what's freshman welcome week? What is freshman I cannot pronounce this. What is freshman welcome week like? And what's freshman welcome week? Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce this. What's freshman welcome, oh my literal goodness. What's freshman welcome week like? I'm gonna be there in the fall. Kind of worried about making friends. Okay, so freshman welcome week, that was so kind of nerve-wracking, honestly. Like, it was such a weird experience because like you're moving into my dorm, but honestly, it was so much fun. Like, I had the most fun during welcome week. Like, you don't have to worry about your classes just yet. It was nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie, but as long as you kind of like put yourself out there, you should be good. Like, one of my biggest tips for welcome week is put yourself into literally every single social event you possibly can. For me personally, I did actually like literally everything they had to offer, and I think that was a big part of me making the friends that I have today. It's just because I literally just put myself out there. Like, sometimes I like didn't want to, but I like knew I had to because it was really important for me to like make friends this first week, and it made it so much easier when you like got to talk to people that are experiencing the same thing that you are, because most of those people are also like here for their first time and moving away from their home for the first time. What's your favorite thing to eat at the Rye? The Rye, we love her. I love Mongolian. What were your top 3 essentials for your first semester? This is such a good question. Oh, okay. I would say one of my first essentials for the first semester of college was probably support. Support from friends and family back home and support from friends at school. I would say coffee was another thing. And then the third thing, probably literally the love of Jesus. Like the mercy. We need that. Also, if you're coming to Liberty next fall or this spring and you need a friend, hit me up. I will totally take you out to coffee. What's it like living with dorm mates? This is a really good question. So I live with 6 other guys, and while that is so fun, it can also be kind of stressful because we're all like living in the same space because there's 7 of us total, including me. It's really interesting. I've honestly like not hated it. Sometimes it's a little bit stressful when some people are just like kind of messy, but like no shade, no hate November. What is your favorite thing about being on a Christian college campus? Well, I would say that my favorite thing about being a Christian college campus is kind of like the encouragement and like the similarities among most of the students. But honestly, it's been really interesting to see like how many like non-Christians like go to our school and stuff like that. So that's been really interesting. But just like having like a lot of people that are like encouraging my walk with the Lord has been really great. What is the best place to study on campus? So my first initial thought was probably the library, because that is where I always am and that's where the Starbucks is. I also really love going to the bookstore with my friend Michaela. We always like try to go. Tips for decorating your dorm. I loved decorating my dorm this semester. It was probably one of my favorite things to do. My tips would probably be to embody who you are as a person and kind of like throw it onto the walls and stuff like that. But like don't overcrowd because dorms can be pretty small. So keep it simple, but also give it character. What do you think was the most important thing you learned when you were at school? I literally don't even know. I think I learned so many different things this semester. Spill some Liberty tea for us, King. Well, don't mind if I do. Should I really go here? There are a lot of fake people people. The amount of people I'm just like, okay, what? Like, what was something that you were not prepared for? Something I wasn't prepared for was probably the academics. Like, I actually think that I had no mental breakdowns this semester about like living on my own or like being by myself. Like, I think I did pretty well, but like the academics part of school was actually a lot more difficult than I thought. Something you wish you would have done differently. I honestly don't have a lot of regrets for this past semester. I think that everything that I did like made me like the person I am like right now. Really being more intentional about the friendships that matter most and trying to like please other friends that like aren't really like investing in me. Whoa, that was deep kind of. Aw, Casey Parker said, this isn't a question, I'm just super proud of you. Casey, I love you so much. You are one of my biggest inspirations, so it means a lot for you to tell that to me. Scan it next. Remember that text message conversation that we had? That was good. Is college a lot more difficult than high school? Sister, yes. That's all I have to say. Do you miss people from... I covered my mouth because it was like my high school name and I'm not gonna like reveal my high school name. And the answer is yes, I really do miss a lot of my teachers and my lower classmen friends from high school. I miss you guys a lot and I love seeing you guys when I come to visit. How do you feel about your grades this semester? Sisters could have been better. Honestly though, I am very, very satisfied with the grades I got this semester. How much homework did you get on average from each class? I got a good amount of homework for each class. There was just a lot of quizzes and tasks and like bigger projects and homework, so it was a fair amount. It was definitely manageable. Sometimes I know I could have probably managed my time a little bit better homework wise, but we won't talk about that. What are some tips when you move away from home? Moving away from home is pretty difficult, especially when I live in Florida and moved all the way to Virginia. That was a pretty far move. But my biggest tip is to honestly like stay connected with your friends back home, but also like where you are is where you need to flourish. Just the little things really made like my adjustment a lot better. Like just being able to like run out and grab coffee by myself for a little bit and kind of have some me time and like drink coffee like kind of like normal back at home was really like kind of a good transition. Or kind of just like having good friends to just like hang out with, and it kind of like distracts you from it, and knowing that when you move away your family will be okay, even though it's sad, even though you're sad and they're sad, it's best for everybody. What is it like being a Liberty YouTuber? That's from Michaela. Hey Michaela. Being a Liberty YouTuber is so much fun. A lot of my friends love being in my YouTube videos and they just like have a genuine like good time. I love the fact that a lot of my friends just genuinely love like what I do. We also love when like thirsty people like try to be in your videos. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling too much tea on this video. The last question is pretty simple and it's, what was your favorite class this semester? I honestly really didn't like my classes that much this semester just because like they were kind of prereq. They were like harder prereqs and they were more boring. But I would say that I really loved my Old Testament survey class. That was probably one of my favorite classes because my professor was incredible. I also had a really good friend in that class. More if you're watching, hey. So that is the end of the questions. All in all, my first semester at Liberty was one of the most crazy experiences of my entire life, but it was the best thing ever. Honestly, I just had so much fun. I made so many beautiful friends. I learned so many wonderful things and I feel like I'm just like having the best time ever. This video is already so long, so I'm not gonna get sappy or anything, but thank you to everybody who made my semester a wonderful semester. You guys know who you are and I love you guys so absolutely much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, but please refrain from hitting that dislike button because nobody likes that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Happy New Year.